Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great bargain price diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, if you're wanting a nice high quality diesel motorhome with a ton of life left to it, but you don't want to go out and spend $50,000, $60,000 on a used diesel, you need to pay attention to this one because this is a nice one. This is a 1998 Holiday Rambler Endeavor. This is a 37 CDM one slide 275 Cummins diesel engine, the ISB, one of the most popular engine choices of all time. Folks, this is a nice clean motorhome. It's only $29,900, and folks, you're getting this for the price of what most dealers are wanting for used gas burners. And be honest with you, you're buying this for less than the price of many new travel trailers. Got a 6.5 Onan LP generator, runs great. This unit, of course, got the 9-layer metal top roof, built by Holiday Rambler, very high quality, no delamination. Folks, I know this is a 19-year-old motorhome, and you know it's not new, but for a 19-year-old motorhome, it's in really good shape. Notice the way they build these. This is basically a smooth aluminum siding, not fiberglass, so there's no glue involved. It's riveted in 1, 2, 3, 4 times on the slide out, plus one up top, and even more here on the sides. So this is all riveted in. It's not glued in. Fiberglass, see, fiberglass that's glued on, like most RVs have, will delaminate after several years of heat or water get to it, causing bubbles in the fiberglass. Well, since this is built more like a cargo trailer on the outside, it's not going to delaminate because there's no glue to lose cohesion. It's all riveted in. 5-layer sidewall, 5-layer floor. Alcoa wheels. Folks, this unit's got 120,000 miles on it. Sounds like a lot, but not for a diesel. For those of you who know these Cummins diesels, know what these motorhomes can do, this thing's got decades of life left to it as long as you take care of it. We just drove it 250 miles in from South Carolina. Generator runs great, 6.5 LP. This unit brand new. I've got the paperwork I'm going to show you. The original owner paid $176,000 for this motorhome in 1998 prices. Folks, here it is, $136,000 less. It's going to include a complete checkout by my certified RV techs to be completed after purchase. Like I said, we just drove it 250 miles in. It's got a metal roof. That's a 9-layer roof with a metal top, all one piece on top. Motorhome runs and drives great. It's got 2 awnings. It's got the patio awning and the optional door awning. It's got the optional Alcoa wheels. Got the wine guard satellite, got many extras. I mean, in 1998, this was one of the top dogs you could buy right here, folks. It was a Holiday Rambler Endeavor. And you can see the striping and finish for a 19-year-old motorhome is actually in pretty good shape. You know, it is 19 years old, folks. I'm not going to pull your chain and tell you it's brand new, because if I could make a $176,000 motorhome that's 19 years old, brand new for $29,900, I wouldn't be here shooting videos, folks. Me and Bill Gates would be neighbors. But this is a nice motorhome for the age and the price. Let's open up the door and go inside here. Oh, the glass is perfect in the front too. Windshields look great. Power steps look great. Carpet looks new. I mean, I know this isn't the original carpet, but it looks great. You know, this is back when Holiday Rambler really didn't care about cutting costs. They just built the best quality coach they could build. Look how much quieter it is in here once I shut that door. Flex steel furniture. You know, that's something, you know, Holiday Rambler didn't hardly put in anymore because they're so expensive. But this is back when they put flex steel sofas in them and chairs and everything else. You got swivel chairs or flex steel captain's chairs. They both swivel for party seating. Got a flex steel recliner, flex steel leather sleeper sofa, real ceramic tile on the floor. There's no smoke or pet odors in here. Just turned 120,000 miles, 6-speed Allison transmission, Frieghtliner XC chassis. Got the air brakes, air suspension, remote spotlight on the roof, line guard sat system, TV. I mean, this is nice. This is a nice unit, folks, especially for that price. I mean, you can go out and spend 50, 60 grand and buy you another used diesel motorhome, but folks, I promise you, what you're going to spend twice as much for will not be any nicer and do anything that this one can't do for under $30,000. Full inspection up to 138 points by our certified RV techs included with the purchase price. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, folks. No check engine lights. There's a brake light on because I got the parking brake set. Backup camera works great. CD stereo. Slide out works great. I mean, we're going to go through it and make sure everything works perfectly. You can see both windshields, no cracks, no rock pings, anything like that. Got the padded headliner, which is just a 9-layer roof system, one of the toughest in the industry. And good thing about a headliner, if you ever have any kind of water leakage, it's going to start sagging. There's no sagging in this whatsoever. No stains anywhere. Got the flex steel recliners, got a little fold out table, flex steel sleeper sofa, got day-night shades and nice light fixtures, a real ceramic tile in the kitchen area. And you can tell this thing must have a really good riding chassis because there's no cracks in them. Real Corian countertops. Got a range top oven and a microwave convection oven. So you've actually got an electric oven, microwave combination, and a gas oven, gas cooktop. Lots of counter and food prep area, real hardwood cabinetry. I mean, you can tell this was an expensive unit when it was new. It's got the upgrade 12 cubic foot Norcold 2-way RV refrigerator freezer, runs off gas or electric. Of course, all the books and manuals are included. There's a lot of service records included. I'm going to show you this real quick. And let me show you how bad these new dealers rip you off. And I'm going to try to hide the owner's names here that originally bought it. Here we go, folks. This is the original loan contract on this thing when it was brand new. You can see right here, $176,000 was the cash price with the tax. They paid, looks like total $38,900 down. They paid almost 40 grand down. They were charged, and this is how bad new dealers rip you off, folks, 8.25% interest. And this thing was brand new at $171,000, $176,000 if you want to include the sales tax. They paid 8.25% interest rate. Folks, we get used RVs done every day for 4% with approved credit. Half what less than half the interest rate of what this thing was new. And like I said, folks, when they drove this new motorhome off the new dealer's lot, they lost 1/3 of what they just paid for it. So if they had drove it off the lot, turned it around 50 foot down the road, brought it back to them, folks, it'd been worth about $120,000. And here it is several years later, or excuse me, 19 years later, still in great shape, still with years of life left to it, for $29,900. I mean, that's $138,000 in savings. And it's got a lot of the owner's it's got all the owner's manuals. It's got some service records. They've kept this thing up really nice, and for what they spent on it new, I don't blame them. Real hardwood cabinetry, like I said, the ceramic tile floor. This is the upgrade 12 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, and we're going to make sure it works perfectly. It's got the dual ducted roof airs. One of the roof airs does have, excuse me, folks, it has a DSI furnace and 2 ducted roof airs. Got a walk-through bathroom. This is a 37-foot motorhome. I mean, you can see in the shower, they've obviously kept the skylight maintained. And this is a little hack for those of you looking at used RVs. You know, even with these maintenance-free, what they call maintenance-free roofs, you still have some basic maintenance on any RV. One of those things is to keep your skylights and anything stuck through the roof sealed. Use a self-leveling sealant, ProFlex, something like that. And if you don't do that basic maintenance, first thing that's going to leak, I don't care if it's only 3 or 4 years old, is going to be your skylight. You're going to see water stains. You're going to see stains around the headliner, and it has none of that, folks. Of course, you can see the shower's in great shape. It's not cracked or anything like that. Corian lavatory. Got the upgrade porcelain RV toilet. Plenty of lighting back here. Big closet right here in the back too. You know, this is a, let's see if I can open this one-handed. I'm gonna tell you folks, I mean, this is, you have to constantly remind yourself looking at this motorhome that you can buy it for under $30,000, because you really feel like you're in a $40,000, $50,000 motorhome. And at most other dealers you would be, but not here. Now it does have, you can put a washer and dryer in here. Don't really, you know, that's up to you whether you want to or not. Now, excuse me, folks, this is a 37 WDS, 37 WDS Endeavor, not the CDM like I thought it was. It's a 37 WDS according to the inspection sticker. Which, I mean, when you get to 98 model, they're all real similar anyway. We're going to walk toward the back. Now, this is pretty cool. It's still got the original factory bed cover in great shape. You got his and her nightstands. You got plenty of overhead storage. You've got a TV back here. You know, they haven't messed with this thing. They've kept it all original. And it's just a nice looking motorhome for that kind, for the price that you can buy it for. You got a solid sliding privacy door instead of a curtain. Folks, I'm standing directly on top of a 275 horsepower ISB Cummins diesel with 660 pound-feet of torque, which, folks, there's been over 1 billion road miles put on the ISB series Cummins engines. And this is kind of the workhorse of the Cummins line. Very, very popular engine choice, and they're just about bulletproof, folks. I mean, those ISB Cummins diesels are very, very well known for their longevity and dependability. I mean, this thing right here, folks, 120,000 miles. With the proper care and maintenance, I personally wouldn't be surprised if somebody was still using this motorhome with 400,000 and 500,000 miles on it. As long as they take care of it, do the proper service and maintenance, this thing right here is definitely something that's going to last you and your family for a long time. All for under $30,000. And folks, I've looked at new travel trailers that you have to tow somewhere that cost more than what you can buy this motorhome for. You know, you're going to spend more than this for a gas burner. And this is something right here, folks, that's is a great value. If you're looking for a motorhome in this price range, this is going to be hard to beat, folks. This thing's going to be worth what you paid for it for the next few years, especially in the condition it's in now. You know, this is a great brand. It's a brand that's really going to hold up. I mean, you see Holiday Rambler motorhomes on the road from the 60s and 70s. They've been building motorhomes for over 60 years now, and have definitely have one of the best reputations on the market as far as RVs and the quality of how they're built. Well, you know, that's it in a nutshell, folks. Financing with interest rates as low as 4% is available with approved credit and down payment. This is something that, you know, we can help arrange nationwide delivery. That's no problem. If you want to fly in, drive this RV home, again, that's no problem. I wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. We just drove it 250 miles in, towing a Jeep Cherokee behind it without a bit of problem. You know, that 275 Cummins doesn't sound like a lot of horsepower, but you judge a diesel's power not by the horses but the torque, and you've got 660 pound-feet of torque, which is almost twice what a gas burner has. Even if the gas burner has more horsepower, it can't compete with the torque of a diesel. You can, basically, folks, you can pick any gas burner on the market. I don't care if it's those new Fords with that 362 horsepower engine, and you can line this 98 at a red light from a dead stop and line this 1998 Holiday next to it with a 275 and both step on it when it turns green. You're going to pull way ahead of that gas burner, folks. Even if you're towing something, you're going to have the torque to pretty much, they'll be eating your dust. And this motorhome will run 70, 75 miles an hour all day long on the interstates. No problem there. It's got the 6-speed Allison transmission, which, you know, is the best in the business. Frieghtliner XC chassis, and more. $29.9 out the door, no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no dealer fees. You know, these other dealerships may advertise a motorhome for a certain price, but I promise you, when you get in there and they start adding this and adding that to it, that advertised price is going to go up by several $1,000s. And that's why anytime you're looking at an RV at a RV dealership, always get the out the door price. Because a lot of times they may advertise something for $29.9, but by the time they start adding those dock fees, freight fees, prep fees, get ready fees, processing fees, and all this other stuff, that $29.9 suddenly turns into about $35,000 before you even add sales tax. Folks, everything we price is out the door. $29.9, haggle free, out the door. You know, look around, look at motorhomes for this price range. Compare it to the quality and the condition of this Holiday Endeavor. You're going to see there's no comparison. This is a nice unit. I look forward to sell in the next few days. Because right now, everybody's bargain shopping. It's wintertime. We're selling just as many RVs in the wintertime as we do in the summer because we've got the lowest prices on the internet. And when people are bargain shopping and they see our prices, they keep coming back to us because you just cannot beat the prices that we sell these RVs for. You know, we've been doing this over 48 years, folks. 3 generations, family owned and operated. We are one of the largest, most successful, and longest running independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States today. Since 1968, folks, we've been selling RVs. We sell 500 to 600 used units a year. We've sold to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to buyers from Hawaii and buyers from Alaska. We've sent a couple of thousand RVs, campers, and fifth wheels to buyers from Canada. We've even sold to buyers from England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. I don't care how far away you live from us, folks. We're going to save you money. We don't charge any fees. We have great low interest rates. You just seen for yourself earlier. This thing was 8.25% interest rate when it was new. If you've got good credit, I can get you in this thing for 4%. For $138,000 less than what it costs you. You get a full inspection by our certified RV techs. So much more, folks. It's a nice motorhome. If you want to fly in, drive it home, we'll pick you up from Chattanooga, Tennessee airport for free during business hours. If you want to tow your own car, we have tow dollies in stock. If you want it delivered, we can help you arrange that. And folks, we're going to help you any way we can. And when you see the quality of this motorhome compared to other RVs in this price range, this one is definitely going to be top of your list. But don't wait too long, because trust me, folks, somebody will buy this thing quickly. Next 24 hours, this thing's going to have hundreds of video views. And hundreds of video views usually means about 1,000 or 2 views of the ad we advertise on about 20 of the most popular sales websites on the internet. Our own website gets a couple of thousand hits a day. We advertise on eBay. We're on YouTube, Google, RVT, RV Trader, Craigslist, military.com. We're on all kinds of different websites, folks. So rest assured, this thing will be seen worldwide. Somebody's going to buy it. And believe it or not, we sell about half of our units sight unseen, because we have such clean units, such great prices, that there's no way to go wrong, folks. Thank you for watching my video. Remember, we have no extra fees. We have no commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks. Just honest values, haggle-free prices, and the cleanest RVs at the lowest prices on the internet. Don't believe me? Just look up these Holiday Endeavors and compare the condition of it to this one and see what the out the door price is. Thank you for watching. Got a great selection. Got over 170 plus used RVs in stock, more than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us, at the lowest prices on the internet. You know, we put prices on every single ad. I don't understand how dealers think they're going to sell RVs by posting stuff on the internet, competing against thousands of other RV dealers, and don't even list the price. Price is what sells everything, folks. If the price is not right, the consumer's not going to contact the dealer at all if the price is not attractive to them. If they think it's too high, they're not going to call us. And that's what I'm saying. That's why we put our best price on the internet. They're haggle free, because if we didn't have the lowest prices on the internet, especially considering that there's thousands of dealers on the internet posting their inventory, if we didn't have the best prices on there, folks, our phones wouldn't ring, or email inboxes would be empty. But because we do, folks, because we sell so many RVs, especially in this modern day and age where people buy and travel nationwide to buy RVs, it's you know, it's pretty impressive to sell that many. We've already sold over 600 this year, and you know, next year we hope to do even more, and that's because of our prices. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, we're on Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you save our website to your favorites, because we add units to it every single day, and we buy RVs every single day, so it's constantly changing. Now, every 90 to 120 days, our complete inventory changes. We know we own everything we sell. We don't floor plan anything. Titles are in-house to every single RV out there. You know, other dealers you go to that have the amount of inventory we do, they don't have titles to anything, because they don't have the cash flow to buy that many units. What they have to do is they do what they call floor planning, which is they basically borrow money against the RVs. The banks keep the titles until the dealer sells them and pays off the note. And the bad thing is, they occur sometimes thousands of dollars in interest that they have to pass along to the customer in the form of higher prices. We own everything we sell. We operate off our own money. It's going to be here till it sells, folks. It's not going to hurt us a bit. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.